Dani Olmo scored his 9th La Liga goal of the season, and it was enough to give Football Club Barcelona all 3 points against Mallorca. Hansi Flick rang the changes before the game kicked off. There was a minute's silence for Pope Francis, whose passing was announced the day before this game. So no Robert Lewandowski, he's out injured at the moment, but there was also no Rafinha in the front three for Barca, and a rare start for Ansu Fati, only his 2nd start of the season. He hadn't even appeared as a substitute in La Liga since November of last year, so it was a big opportunity for him, an early opportunity in the game for Lamine Yamal here, after Ferran Torres' shot had been pushed away by Leo Roman. Leo Roman absolutely outstanding in the Mallorca goal. Man of the match as far as Mallorca were concerned, although Pedri in the end was given man of the match. He was superb in the Barcelona midfield. So it was Ferran playing instead of Lewandowski, flanked by Lamine and by Ansu. There was also no Frenkie de Jong in midfield. Pau Kubasi was rested at the back, so it really was a much changed Barca team. Mallorca had their chances. Antonio Sanchez with this cross palmed away by Szczesny. Chance for Dani Olmo here, well saved by Leo Roman. Pedri involved again, trying to play this one into Hector Fort. In the end, Hector Fort with the cross. Back out it comes to Pedri. He played it into Ansu Fati. Rolled it back to the edge of the area, and it comes off the post. Gavi's shot was deflected by Copetti. 25th time this season that Barcelona have hit the frame of the goal. And it really was the story of the first half, chance after chance, and when they weren't foiled by Leo Roman, they were beaten by the posts, as it were. Another chance there, this time for Ronald Araujo. Barcelona coming into this game knowing that a win would send them 7 points clear, albeit temporarily, of second-placed Real Madrid. But when was that first goal going to come? Well, it didn't come in the first half. Pedri sliding this one into Eric Garcia. His cross was blocked by Leo Roman. Came out to Olmo, caught it well enough, but couldn't get it on target. Eric Garcia, who started the game at right back in a position that he played last season for Girona. It was Inigo Martinez alongside Araujo in the middle of the defence. And Hector Fort, making only his 4th start, completed a very unusual Barcelona back four. Nice bit of skill here from Leo Roman to get away from Pedri. You remember that moment more perhaps even than the saves that he made on the night. There were 12 in the end from Leo Roman. He really was superb. Didn't have to deal with that one. Always rising from Ferran Torres. Cut out by Ferran. It runs to Ansu. Ansu with the shot, sails over the top. They were so desperate him to score. It would have been his first goal for Barca since 2023. Got a couple of goals on loan at Brighton, but hasn't scored for Barca since then. But as you can see, everything that Barcelona threw at Mallorca was blocked. Copete clearing in the 6-yard box there. Smiles all around. They were enjoying themselves, Mallorca. They are one of the teams that do this very well. Low block, defending in numbers, and there was just no way through for Barcelona. Pedri goes on a mazy run. It comes out to Ansu, but his shot goes into the side netting. Mallorca did create chances at the other end. This is a fine pass from Darder. Mateo Moreo dispatches it, but the flag is raised. Just offside. It was very close. There were two players who were clearly offside, but the player who'd been played in, Mateo Moreo, former Barca youth team player, and Borussia Dortmund defender as well, just the wrong side of the last defender. Start of the second half, and the goal does come quickly. It's the first attack. Eric Garcia into Olmo, and Olmo into the back of the net. And that is 9 goals in 11 starts. Very impressive, Dani Olmo's first season. Injury interrupted, but he's made a big impact. He made a big impact at the weekend off the bench, and in the absence of Lewandowski, he got the opening goal, and it would be the winning goal. So Dani Olmo with the first goal of the game. Would it be the last? Well, Barca kept pouring forward. There were lots of opportunities for them to add to their tally, but it was a similar story to the first half. Leo Roman made sure that they didn't score. That shot from Ansu Fati, pushed away by the Argentinian. He was at Oviedo last season, played an important part in their promotion charge from the second tier. Took a gamble at the end of the season, decided to move away. And hasn't worked out for him in as much as he's not been first choice, but this performance will do his chances of playing more first-team football. Absolutely no chance, absolutely no harm at all. This is Mallorca's best chance of the second half. Mojica whips in the free kick. Rayo gets on the end of it, but he can't guide it the right side of the post. Would have been onside. Flag had stayed down. So off goes Ansu Fati. On comes Rafinha, not a bad replacement. 30 goals so far this season, Rafinha. Managed 10 last season. 21 assists as well, managed 11 last season. His numbers were good last season. 11 assists and 10 goals is not bad, not a bad return, but it's off the scale this campaign. No wonder people are talking about him as a potential Ballon d'Or winner. Pedri, mazy run from him, and the shot over the top. Dominic came on in the second half, the 18-year-old who scored 9 goals for the Mallorca B team. Chance from a set piece there from Rayo, trying to get on the end of Sergi Darder's corner. Not so much the fall that injured him, it was more the fact that Araujo then fell on top of him. Kyle Larin. What a shift he put in up front for Mallorca. That was his ball out to Marc Dominic. Dominic then returns the favour with a cross that Larin heads over. Barca just playing with fire a little bit at the end of the game. They still only had that one goal advantage, and they were allowing Mallorca to create opportunities. Hector Fort was replaced by Gerard Martin. Pau Victor came on for Barcelona as well. Ferran Torres replaced. Fantastic pass here from Pedri. And Lamine Yamal denied by who else but Leo Roman. Sold the dummy by Lamine. He didn't buy it though. He was onside, Lamine. Good pass from Pedri. So it stayed at 1-0. And all the time it stayed at 1-0, there was always a chance that Mallorca might squeeze an equaliser. There was also a chance that Barca would double their advantage. Pau Victor this time, denied by Leo Roman. Gerard Martin on as a substitute. Pulls this one back to Pau Victor. Into Fermin. And Fermin's shot. It took a deflection which made it even more difficult for Leo Roman. Whether it would have spun wide, we'll never know. But Leo Roman was taking no chances and palmed it away for a corner. Down at the other end, Mallorca forced a corner as well. Sergi Darder there with it. Abdon Pratt's underneath it, trying to make something happen. Eric Garcia headed clear. Pedri got Barcelona going again, but nothing came from the counter. Eric Garcia with a hand on Pratt's shoulder there, but nothing given. Final score. It finished Barcelona 1, Mallorca 0.